Miss Moira, I'm here. Follow my voice. Please come with me. You should leave the house.
Stop teasing your sister. You know Mummy doesn't like that.
But Mom...
Girls, if you can't eat your dinner and behave, we shall skip the story and go straight to sleep.
I don't want to eat it. Me neither.
No more teasing, no more complaining.
I don't like it.
Now it's time for bed. Finish up quickly, darlings.
But Mom...
It is time for bed. I will not put up with this. Now hurry up. If you don't, you know who will come.
Mommy, you are not scared? I don't want to sleep. I want to play with my toys.
Mummy is going to take away your toys. No, not Mummy. But you know who will. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Yes, just like you. Who lived in a house just like this one. But this was no ordinary house. The tales speak of a dark ritual hundreds of years ago. A woman possessed by evil sacrificed her family through occult fire in service of Satan. Their screams from the cellar permeated the very air, conjuring a lingering curse. To protect themselves from the darkness, the villagers renamed their town Duskfort. The house itself remained empty. Until one day a family, ignorant of its past, moved into the farmhouse. And so arrived our little girl. But she was troubled. All night she would hear voices calling her. One night she decided to follow them. And what did she find in the attic? A new friend, Moira. Moira was full of interesting stories, all about the farmhouse and its secrets. Now, the lives of the people of Duskfort were turned upside down, plagued by inexplicable events. Friend turned to foe as love to loss. And soon members of the local church began to disappear. The little girl went to her friend for help, but Moira merely whispered that evil comes in many forms, but can never hide itself completely. Months passed and fear escalated. A disemboweled cat appeared on their doorstep. Birds, bloody and mangled with missing wings, dropped through the chimney. Late nights would bring slow footsteps on their creaking floors, and doors would slam on the calmest of days. The little girl's parents could ignore the situation no longer and contacted the local priest. He came the very next day, grim and polished. His smooth exterior belied his essence. They said he spent so much time with spirits and demons he was half dead himself, tied directly to hell through his rosary. Passed down from generation to generation, containing 1,000 souls, each torn from their victim in violent exorcism. His true nature showed sometimes in little ways. His walk a little too light, his eyes a little too dark. His sinister humming as he walked through the woods towards the house. He was a redeemer. The little girl saw all these little signs, but her parents did not. And so they welcomed him, and he smiled a smile that was no smile at all. The priest seemed to radiate a coldness that spread as he stood chanting secret words before closed doorways. Suddenly they were plunged into darkness, and somewhere downstairs a door slammed shut. He threw the door open, and there, silhouetted in the light that blinded them, was Moira. The next thing the little girl knew, and a sight she would never forget, was the priest dragging Moira down the stairs. She begged the priest to let Moira go, but he ignored her, and she watched, weeping, as her friend, fully under his terrible power, was taken away. He hummed as he shoved her to her knees, and then, without hesitation or a single word, he forced and held her head underwater. Gripping the rosary and with a look of deep, angry concentration, he watched intently until the bubbles stopped. There was no joy in him. There was no sadness. Just resignation as he surveyed the calm waters that hid his crime. He recommended they move far away from this cursed place, and her parents, unnerved, agreed. No one knows what happened to the house after that. The town returned to normal, but people remained wary of the house, and so it stayed empty. A decade passed. The little girl grew up. She met a man, but on the very day they were to marry, he revealed he did not want the children she so did. Devastated, she fled back to her childhood home. She took in children and raised them as her own. Their lives were quiet and happy, until one day the priest came back. He spoke of her children. The town was damned, and the fault was theirs. Her beautiful children were nothing but the very essence of evil, and he would destroy them. She threw him out then, but he swore, and she knew he would.
Miss Moira! Miss Moira, I'm here! Save me. Be with me. Guide me in the darkness.
Exodus. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
You? You cannot be here.
You two got away!
Doors have opened again.
Miss Moira! You need to leave the house right now! Come with me! Those are not your children! They are dead! Miss Maya!
He is here.
Oh my lord!
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Domitius, Exodus, Exodus.
But he underestimated us, didn't he? No matter who comes, I will never let anyone take you away. You will always be safe here, Moira.
Thank you, Mommy.